All right, so in 4.1, we learned how to solve systems using our calculators. Now we're going to learn how to do them algebraically, okay? This should be a review from Algebra 1. First way that we are going to talk about is substitution. How you're going to do this is you need to get one of these variables by itself. Choose the one that's usually not with another, doesn't have that coefficient in front. So this one has a y by itself. So I want to get this y to be by itself. So that means I'm going to have to subtract the 2x. Okay? So then what you're going to do is you're going to substitute this into that other equation. So I'm going to have 3x plus 4. And now my y is negative 2x plus 10. And then this should equal 12. Okay, so now you only have one variable. Then you can solve like you normally would. I'd have 3x minus 8x plus 40 equaling 12. Then this would give me a negative 5x equaling negative 28. Okay, and then when you divide by a negative 5, x would equal 5.6. Okay, so that's one of my answers. Okay. So now that I know x, I can go back and choose either one, doesn't matter, and plug that in for x and then solve for y. I'm going to choose this 2 times 5.6 plus y equals 10. So 2 times 5.6 is going to be 11.2 plus 10, or plus y equals 10. So then subtract the 11.2, y would equal negative 1.2. Okay. So your final answer then, my x value is 5.6, and then my y is negative 1.2. Okay, I want you to try out B then. All right, so with B, I'm going to choose to get the x by itself. I'm going to have x equaling negative 3y plus 5. I'm going to substitute that in. I'd have negative 2x times negative 2 times negative 3y plus 5 minus 4y equaling a negative 5. So this would give me 6y minus 10 minus 4y equaling negative 5. Okay, so then I'd have 2y equaling 5. So then y equals 2.5. Okay, so then I'm going to plug that into x plus 3 times 2.5. Equaling 5. So then x plus 7.5 equaling 5. So then x would equal negative 2.5. I'm going to write that as an ordered pair. I'd have negative 2.5 and then 2.5. So now talking about some word problems. So Music Store offers piano lessons at a discount for customers buying new pianos. The cost for 6 lessons is $300 and a one-time fee for material. Okay, so I'm going to write that part first. For 6 lessons, so I'm going to do lessons as F just because L I think is going to be confusing. And then, I'm going to do a C. And then I'm going to have that one-time fee, and that is going to equal 300. Okay. On the next one for 12 lessons, so I'm going to have 12 lessons plus that one-time fee is going to equal 480. What is the cost of each lesson and then the one-time fee? So we're going to say C equals cost of lesson, and F equals one-time fee. Okay, I'm just gonna choose this one. I'm gonna have f equaling negative 6c plus 300. So that would give me 12c plus a negative 6c plus 300 equaling 480. So this would give me 6c equals 180. So then c would equal 30. Then we're gonna solve for that one-time fee. So I'm gonna have 12 times 30 plus f equals 480. 12 times 30 is 360 plus f equaling 480. I would have f being 120 then. Right. So then you just gotta say each lesson costs $30 and the one-time fee is 120. Okay. Alright, I want you to try out B then, and then we'll compare answers. Alright, so for B, this one, we're going to talk about downloads. So D equals downloads. And then F has that one-time registration fee. Okay, so my first one, for 15 downloads, it is that $19.75. So we're gonna have 15 downloads plus that one-time fee is going to equal $19.75. And then we have 40 downloads plus that one-time fee is going to equal $43.50. Okay. I'm going to have F equal 43.50 minus 40D. So then I'm gonna have 15D plus 43.50 minus 40D. It's going to equal 19.75. Okay, so I just plugged that into my top one. So this would give me a negative 25D equaling negative 23.75. So D should equal 0.95. Okay, so then to solve, I will do the 40 times the 0.95 plus F equaling 43.50. Okay, so this would be 38 plus F equaling 43.50. So then F would equal $5.50. So then your sentence would be, it costs 95 cents to download a song, and a one-time fee costs $5.50. Okay. Alright, so that is using substitution. Okay, there is also another one called elimination. So with this one, we're going to look to see if any of those variables kind of are the opposite. So if you look here, I have a positive 4x and I have a negative 4x. So we're going to add the two rows together. Well, 4x plus a negative 4x, those cancel. So once again, now we're left with only one variable. So 2y plus 3y is 5y. And then 9 plus 16 is 25. So then that means y is 5. Then I can plug that back in. So I'd have 4x plus 2 times 5 equals 9. So 4x plus 10 equals 9. 4x equals negative 1. So then x equals negative 1/4. That means final answer, I'm going to have negative 1/4, 5. Okay, so let's talk about B. Okay, so this one, if you look, or actually I want you to practice B and then we'll do it together, and then I'll go over the answers. Alright, so for this one, my x's are now going to cancel. So negative 2x plus 5x gives me 3x, and this is going to equal 12. So then x I would have being 4. Okay. I'm going to plug that in, so I'm going to have negative 2 times 4 plus 8y equals negative 8. This would give me negative 8 plus 8y equaling negative 8. Add the 8, so I'd have 8y equaling 0, so then y would be 0. Final answer then is 4, 0. Alright, part 2, we're going to talk a little bit more about elimination and then some unique solutions in part 2.